Hey, what's up? So I'm going to be doing some match analysis for my matches at Red Bull Kumite for Guilty Gear Strive. I had some pretty wild matches if you guys haven't seen them already, but I'm just going to give a little bit of insight from how my matches and what my prep was and like what my strategy was at the time for all the games that I played. They're going to be it's going to just be the full matches. I'm not going to edit them down or anything. Oh, but yeah, I had a pretty interesting intro. This intro actually I made happen like pretty quickly. Getting this paper bag, some of my friends actually were able to like make it in arts and crafts. Shout out to Xiaomi and my roommates. But yeah, that intro was pretty fun to do. I also could not see in the Faust bag at all. Like there was like a red color paper over the eye. I barely could see walking forward, so I had to like take it off to like walk around the ring. But anyway, my first match is against Gobo from Japan. He's probably the favorite to win this tournament. If not him, it was Daru. And my practice matches with him went pretty okay, I'd say, all things considered. I play against Jonathan Tene a lot, his Zato, and he has a lot of things that he's learned from Gobo, and you know, basically every Zato player. Like you gotta watch Gobo if you want to play this character well. He is innovated a lot for it. Read the gold burst. If you see, I'm playing pretty lame overall. I'm killing the Eddie really well. I'm really trying not to engage, not to kind of like scrap and go close to Zato, because that's where oppose can happen, and you know you can start. You don't want to get too close to him, because Eddie, even though he's really good at like sending his puppet out and in like having good full screen options, he is really good in the mid range too, because of his standing heavy and his oppose, which like armors everything and gets you like massive damage. But yeah, I was able to get the first round pretty convincingly, I'd say. I was just not trying to engage with them. So yeah, see full screen once again. So that sucks right there. That's one thing I realized before coming to this tournament was, you know, I can't really 6P the frog like most other characters can. That's kind of how you're supposed to deal with that move when Zato just kind of shoots out his little Eddie and then makes him do the leap, the frog. You can actually just 6P it on reaction. But because Faust has a lot of recovery on his 6P, it's risky to do. Man, I could have got a better conversion there, but yeah, I remember this. I went for the cross-up, and I did that a lot in practice, in the practice matches against him, so I think that was some practice match meta where he was like, oh, if you do the cross-up, I'm going to gold burst you on both sides, which is actually really smart, and more players definitely need to do that. Gobo has really good matchup awareness, actually. Even though he probably doesn't fight Faust that much, he learns quick. Like, he adapts really fast. Yeah, he messes up the mix-up there. But yeah, like, the thing I was saying about the frog is because I can't... When I 6P, my 6P has, like, the highest recovery of any 6P in the game. I don't have, like, great special cancel options either, so I have to 2K. And a lot of times I'll get trades, and that's kind of annoying, but that's just the nature of the matchup. 2K is the answer. So yeah, I missed the anti-air there, and was still able to anti-air him when he landed afterwards. Surprised I didn't option select his backdash there. He shouldn't have been able to get away with that. Yeah. Okay, so he dashes up here and gets hit by the scalpel pull. I think he forgot that the Afro was on him, because I think he may have tried to 6P me. You can 6P Afro, or sorry, scalpel pull, full screen on reaction, but if you have the Afro on, you can't, because it like extends your hurt box, because the Afro hurt box is separate. Ooh, man, this match was so close. Oh god, I'm already messing up stuff. I'm like, we're both like having so much execution flubs. I remember Gobo was so nervous afterwards. Like I could tell how nervous he was afterwards. Yeah, he does Sun's Void. I think he tried to punish my item throw. It doesn't happen. I get banana in like the craziest way possible. Yeah, he had to verse there. He was gonna die. Dude, okay. If you know when I'm nervous is when I'm just jumping up throwing bags. I'm like not trying to engage. It was so bad. But I had Mini Faust there, so he was afraid. He kind of stopped a little bit. He thought Mini Faust would get activated. Oh, oh my god, dude. Yeah, this is the first match, by the way, of like all of Red Bull Kumite. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, why does it have to be this way? Why do I always got to get the like wild, crazy matches? And this is just I think a foreshadowing of like all the other matches that that I have later on in the tournament. Because man, my matches are incredibly close. But I was able to forget the first game here versus Gobo, and this is actually one of the I think this is the only games anyone has gotten against Gobo in tournament on his Zato. Later in the tournament, I won't spoil it, but yeah, Gobo plays another character, and it's not Zato. And okay, all right, yeah. So I get the run up throw here. Usually when I run up throw versus Zato, I'm trying to read him doing a pose, the little thing that comes out of the ground that armors everything. Because if you're a little bit too late and try to do an attack, a pose will absorb your attack, and then you'll just die and eat a ton of damage. So you got to run up and throw him if you think he'll do that. Man, yeah, he was doing the setup so often in practice too. He would time the frog with break the law and go under the ground and time a cross up, and he had a really good same side timing as well. You got trumpet there. I get some pretty annoying trumpets, I remember. Yeah, there's the 2K I was talking about earlier. I get the trade, but it's okay. As long as you're killing Eddie, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. If you're killing Eddie and not getting punished really hard yourself, it's absolutely worth it. See there, that was bad. I wasn't reacting to Frog there. I did it preemptively, and that was good. He did drills, and that punished my 2K, but I didn't get punished that hard either way, so not too bad. Yep, there it is. Yeah, if I am trying to read the Zato player doing a pose, I'm gonna just pull up and throw him. I feel like I didn't block any 5Ds, the overhead. Like I had a lot of tough time blocking them. Yeah. And it sucks because it's like if you don't block it, you take so much damage. I remember I was really nervous the first game, that it was really affecting my reactions. I don't think until towards the end my reaction time was like really on point on defense. I should have got the trumpet there. I was afraid though. I could have got that trumpet. Nice. I was able to block it. I think I wanted to just blue burst him off of me before the 5D happened. Yeah, I forget. But yeah, good stuff to Gobo. Kind of adapts. Yeah, you could see in the player cam in the top right, Gobo is like pretty nervous. This is his literal first ever tournament match offline internationally in his entire life. Like it was this match, and I can even tell in his play. I'm like, damn, you are playing pretty nervous right now. Like you're not playing as clean as I expected him to, and how he kind of does throughout the tournament later on. I think the first game he was definitely much more rattled. Yeah, see, okay. I was able to block some of the 5Ds. It's really important you block them. And we're playing on the PS4 version of the PS5, so the input latency is fine. It's too nervous. Didn't get over his head there. That would have made the tornado more safe. Damn. God, he gold bursted me again. Yeah, I was able to escape the corner. I still feel like overall I am playing the neutral pretty strong, but I keep getting a lot of really poor trumpets. I think were kind of a huge... Yeah, I didn't jump high enough there when I did that bomb bag. I knew that. I'm like, man, I'm playing a little bit nervous right now. I think the trumpet I threw earlier before, and the one before that kind of tilted me. I was like, man, I'm really gonna get trumpets now in like places I don't want to. But I was like, no, I can't get frustrated. That's that's how Faust works. Like, you gotta just play through it. Yeah, I went for the empty jump command grab there. I think he just did like a fuzzy like throw on defense. I'm pretty screwed here, but he goes for Amorphous as opposed to Sun's Void. Oh yeah, I was able to block it. Yep. Do item super. I almost always do item super nowadays after getting a gold burst, just to kind of try to reverse the tides of the match. Yeah, I was able to use my meter pretty well there. Yeah, then I was getting the Afro here. For sure, right here, I remember thinking like, okay, he's been doing backdash on Wake Up a lot. So I think if I do a safe jump that beats Gold Burst and just accept that he backdashes, I won't get Gold Bursted and lose. So I was like really, really worried about getting Gold Bursted there. So I went and baited the Gold Burst, but he got a Blue Burst, and I was like, oh, all right, you're dead. No. Man, I really couldn't block 5D. I really, really couldn't block it. I think that was just the biggest issue. Because I really felt like I played the neutral game pretty decently. Yeah, okay, I was able to block it at the end, but I think it's a little bit too late. Yeah, he's doing backdash on defense and stuff. Yeah, I went for command grab there. I should have waited a little bit. I think the reason I instant bursted is because I thought he was going to do 5H as a punish and get a counter hit and kill me. But he did 2k, and I was like, oh, wait, no, he doesn't have Eddie. Obviously, he was going to do 2k. I bursted there. Good stuff to Gobo. Very good stuff. Gobo played like insane throughout this tournament. If you guys don't know, I think he was probably the favorite to win going into it. If it wasn't him, it was Daru Ino. In practice, I think Gobo and Daru were just beating everybody. I think the only player that really had a positive record over Gobo was Daru himself when he was playing Zato versus Azino. But as you guys see later, Gobo actually plays a different character, his other character, Gold Lewis. And in the first to 10, I think he plays with Daru in practice. He played Gold Lewis and he did better with that. But overall, like Daru just beat everybody for the most part. All right, next match against Skills. So Skills actually an interesting player. He's really, really underrated, incredibly underrated player. He did really good in a lot of European tournaments. So he's always been an amazing European anime fighting game player. Back in like the Blaze Blue days, he was probably the best Blaze Blue player in Europe. He's an amazing Soul Calibur player and Dragon Ball player. So no surprise that he's amazing in Guilty Gear Strive. I played him a bunch of games throughout the weekend. It went very, very dead even. So I'm like really familiar with this play. And I fight Soul a lot too. So I know how to fight this matchup pretty decently. I messed up the safe jump there. That's supposed to be a safe jump. And, it's pretty expensive to mess up a safe jump in that way. Nice. Got the good Tornado, RC. But yeah, reading this dude's Dragon Punches are so hard. But going into this game, yeah, I remember I was going to anytime he did Bandit Bringer, I was going to do 2P afterwards. Because what he would do after Bandit Bringer is he would either do 6P, which would beat my 5P, and I was like, that's annoying. That's like pretty annoying rock, paper, scissors. I don't like that. And he would also do Dragon Punch sometimes, or he would do Jump Forward. So 2P beats like all those options, and then I can react to Jump Forward. And yeah, Mini Faust helped me out there. Yeah, I got the command grab here. I feel like I went overhead mostly in this tournament. Can't go wrong. I realized actually before this tournament that I could do overhead jump K and jump D on everybody. It's actually character specific. Ooh, barely don't get the throw there. But I'm playing this first game really well overall, I think. Skill's getting kind of aggressive. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So I remember kind of messing up the combo there. But that's a reset that he likes to do. He does one hit of Bandit Revolver and then goes for a grab, like a grab reset. And he does that to close out rounds all the time. So I was like, hell no, I'm holding up here. And then go for the punish and get the game win. Let's go, Mini Faust. Mini Faust is helping me out a lot, I think, this tournament, because I started like positioning myself a little bit better, I think, too. Oh, I didn't get the Gunflame punish there. I barely missed that. That's supposed to punish if he goes into Gunflame in a block string. Jump 2K. But yeah, So yeah, see, he does Dragon Punch there this time. And that's the only thing that beats 2P after doing Bandit Bringer, so it makes sense that he started doing that. Yeah, baiting the Dragon Punch. I'm just afraid because, you know, this is a 2 out of 3 set, you know. It's hard to... If you don't have the read on someone's defensive habits, you don't have a whole lot of time to adapt to it. Like how they feel like gambling on defense. Get the whiff punish there is good. I don't get the trumpet, but my hammer's helping me out. Yeah, that was good. Always gotta be aware of the hammer bounce, because after hammer hits the floor, it bounces on the floor. You can kind of block and move with it. That was bad. Yeah, I did jump 2K on defense there. That was cool. That was cool that he didn't break the wall. He wants to get the next hit and then kill me off of that. I think I jump here. Yeah. Man. It was so sad. I'm so sad that air throw didn't reach him. I was like right next to him. I don't even know why I didn't reach him. I was like, okay, cool. Thanks a lot, Faust. But yeah, I think in this match I use a lot of crawl and a lot of low jump 2K. That's something I noticed when I played against Pavo, who's a local Soul player that I practice against a lot. Is Soul actually kind of struggles with dealing with jump 2K, like low jump 2K. He's a really ground-based character, so he has to deal with low jump 2K in like a really specific way. Okay, so right there, that 5H, I looked at my stick. I'm like really angry and stuff. So I did not hit a button there. I hit Faultless Defense, but if you don't hit Faultless Defense somewhat frame perfectly, you will accidentally get a normal instead. Oh my god, he matched our DP. Yeah, you'll get an accidental normal instead, and then it'll Kara cancel into Faultless Defense, but you'll get a normal for like a frame or two before it Kara cancels. So that killed me. I was pretty angry because, you know, that's literally his highest damage starter and how you could win the whole game. I'm a little tilted. Yeah, I'm like really sad that execution error happened, because now I'm like about to potentially lose this game. I can't lose this game either because I think it takes me out of the running for getting out of the pool. You know, I expected to have a tough match with Gobo, but when I saw that my pool had a skill and Bombaban, I was confident that I could get out of the pool for sure because of my matchup experience. Yeah, see, he started gambling, dude. Like when Soul players have a lot of health and they're up, it's really scary to fight them because Soul has some of the best defensive options in the game. But I think I'm pretty happy with how I play here. I think I kind of tighten up. I didn't really start panicking as hard as I probably normally would. I'd start making some pretty clutch decisions like that. Read the backdash there. Oh man, yeah, that combo drop was serious. Yep, I get the punish here. Yeah, I get the burst, dude. Oh my god, how did I win this? Jeez. I'm too afraid to whiff punish. Oh, that should have killed me on cold burst. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm winning this at all. I can't believe I haven't lost yet. He got danger from just not wanting to engage at all. Oh man, I got some health back too. Yeah, I'm gonna item super again. Probably get the donut. The food, dude. Man, I'm too clutch. Come on now. That was so sick. That gold burst totally changed the whole tide of the match. But man, that was scary. That was super scary. Getting the food in the last parts of the match are probably the most important when you're at the pixel of health. Nice. Now I think I've like kind of frustrated him. He's kind of getting a little antsy with his defensive options. Yep, read the DP. I remember like trying to bait the burst for a split second. I was like, nah. I'm not gonna drop a combo to bait a burst. So he bursted right at the time I would have died. Okay, I remember this part. Ugh. So right here, he miscalculates the wall damage and tries to kill me with Gunflame. And then I live. I'm somehow alive. I'm a dead man walking. And then I get the air to air and I win the game. Oh my god. I cannot believe... Like, my heart is racing so hard here right now. I basically felt like I lost the game. I was like, I'm on the wall. I cannot burst. I got burst back at the last second, so I thought I could at least burst out before it. But the second you hit the wall like that, you can't burst. Like you're screwed. You're gonna die. But he miscalculated the wall damage. He did the 2H into the gunflame. He thought the gunflame was gonna wall bound me, and then he would kill me. But instead, yeah, he launched me up way too high, was in full gunflame recovery, and I won the game because he dropped the combo. He had no way to combo after. So against, now I'm playing against Bombaban. They spread out the matches pretty well, so I had a decent amount of time to just kind of rest and look at some other matches before getting into this one. My matches with Bombaban were also pretty even, I'd say. I think they were a little bit less, like, I versus skill in practice games, I think were more favorable in my favor. But Bombaban was also, but overall, like, pretty dead even. They were both really even, honestly. But Bombaban, I think, was, like, slightly better for Bombaban. Played pretty well, actually. Was zoning him out really, really well. Bombaban in tournament doesn't take too many risks at the beginning until it gets to the clutch moments. He plays pretty conservatively, and then when he needs to turn it up, he'll turn it up. He'll make take much more risks and gamble a lot more. Because you need to gamble a fair amount with Soul here and there. You can't only win playing super safe with them. I get the 6H here. I am zoning him the hell out, though. Yeah, he's dash blocking like a madman. I'm playing pretty well. Crawl. I think I'll probably crawl here. Oh, no, I didn't. But yeah, crawl is really, really good versus Soul's grounded options. 6S and far slash both get crawled. And then if he starts doing other options to beat crawl, then I can beat those options with low jump 2K. There's a lot of ways I can deal with Soul's ground game as Faust, which is really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, again, these air dares, man, I'm playing mad clean. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed with myself right now. So right here, right, I do wake up throw. It's because the reason I do wake up throw here, and it's actually a full, like, all weekend conditioning for why that worked. I do a lot of super PRC on wake up. If you guys watch my matches at all, I love doing super PRC. Like, I love it, love it, love it. It is such a good defensive option. But the ways you can deal with it is you can do delayed attacks after the invincibility on it runs out. But what he'll do is he'll run up really far and then delay his attack. But if he runs that far to beat super PRC with the delayed attack, then I can get a wake up throw, you know, because he's looking too hard for the super PRC. But I saved that for tournament. I didn't do that at all in practice. Like, I was mostly just doing super PRC or trying to jump out of the corner. Wow, that was crazy. I can't believe that jump D hit his air DP. Okay. I didn't want to get knocked down by ton weight, so I just tornadoed out like a fool. Damn, I'm head bobbing. Do you guys see this? every normal I make him block. Oh my god, and I got blown up. Every normal I make him block. I'm just like bobbing my head, like zoning him out as hard as I could. Can't block the 5D. No one can block 5D in tournament. It's impossible. It's never been done before. Yeah, he is dash blocking really, really hard. He's using 2S now too, which is good because that's a pretty decent answer to crawl and jump 2K at certain ranges. Yeah, he's grappling me now. This is the clutch moments that I'm talking about. When Bombaban has his back to the wall, he'll turn it up. He'll turn it up. I think that's what makes him such a strong player in any fighting game. You know, I've played him in Dragon Ball FighterZ a lot, actually. We have a pretty long tournament record history with each other. I played him at Twitch Rivals. Damn, he pulled up. See, like he's out for blood right now. He's out for blood. I played him at Twitch Rivals. That was the last match I played him. Ooh, I got the walk out of the corner there versus IAD. That's actually some Dragon Ball stuff. Reacting to instant air dash. Damn, he ran up and threw me again? Come on, Bombaban, relax. Get him with the classic mix-up, the same side mix-up. But yeah, he's a really strong player, and I've played him a lot. I'm like pretty familiar with like the pace he plays at. Yeah, so he's really respecting the 2K2D. That's gonna come into play. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I go into the 6H item throw. He wasn't far enough, so he actually had a decent amount of frame advantage to just run up and throw me there. But yeah, if you notice, I did 2K2D a lot because I was just trying to see if he was jumping or mashing or trying to get out. But I realized that he's respecting it a lot, so it's going to come into play in the final game. His dash blocks are too clean. So that's a Dragon Ball player. You got to have the clean dash blocks if you want to play that game. But I'm jump 2K'ing super low, super duper low. So low that I'm messing it up sometimes. I got jump K there when I didn't want it. He's getting frustrated by it too. He tried to just do Vortex to anti-air it. Low, 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 low. Yeah, I remember now. I went overhead a bunch. Dude, in tournament, I turned into such an asshole. All the stuff that I did in casuals, I'll be like, no, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do everything the opposite. Because I would crawl and do low jump 2Ks in casuals, of course. It's not like I didn't do those options. But the frequency and the amount that I do it completely changes in tournament. Really save the weaknesses. So yeah. So right here, I'm doing far slash without cancels. That was actually something that Nage actually helped me with. I remember I like hit him up on Twitter DMs. I was like, yo, how do you deal with dash blocking? Like, these are my answers for it. And he's like, oh, you should try doing Faras into Faras. Yeah, there it is. The 2K2D conditioning finally came into play. I did like raw 2K into command grab. And was able to get me the afro here. Yeah, good damage and get the cross up. I didn't get that much damage on the cross up though. Man, I missed the punish on the bandit revolver though. Yeah. No, yeah, I was kind of nervous there. I thought the throw. I wasn't looking at his meter. I actually probably could have took a wild throw, but I thought the wild throw was gonna kill me. Okay, I got the punish on the bandit revolver. I go for wake up throw here. That was really bad. I at this point I'm like getting nervous again, and I'm like not thinking properly on defense. So yeah, I get the super jump out. Try to get some air string that was kind of ambitious there, but doesn't work. Nice defense from him. No, I miscalculate the detonation though. I was hoping that was gonna combo, but it didn't. Yeah, I got the air to air. Get some decent damage. Kind of mess up the tornado though. Ah! Oh my god, dude. So, the reason I'm smiling is because I misinputted there. I actually did not do reversal sweep. Oh man, I think I tell Tasty Steve this too, or Ridge. So I was so nervous here, right? Because I thought he was gonna reset into throw. I was holding down back and I pressed D. And when you hold down back and press D, you don't get throw, you get sweep. But it counter hit him somehow. I don't know why. And then you know, I saw the counter hit. I'm like, okay, I guess I win now. Oh man, I'm sorry, Bombaban. That was tragic. Got a misinput into a win, but you know, that's how it goes, I guess. To be fair, he said he tried to throw me, you know, and I wanted to attack that, so I don't feel that bad. But just a little bit. Just a little bit bad. But yeah, next match, I go against Diaphone. Diaphone probably had the strongest tournament showing. Like, his pool run was insane. He didn't drop a single game to anybody, and it's really surprising because in the practice matches, right, because all the players flew in 3 days before the event and we were all just in Vegas. We had access to a practice room that Red Bull provided, and we all had we were all just playing each other, right, just getting games in. And I'd say Diaphone wasn't doing amazing. He was doing like okay, but he wasn't doing that amazing in practice. But on tournament day, he just turned it up, man. He played so well. He beat Daru, Uriel, Sonic Fox. He just played amazing. But I practiced a little bit for Eno. Shout outs to Avian and some other Eno players I played against online. I played against Nitro a little bit too. But yeah, I'm like kind of practiced in this matchup, but I'm definitely not as practiced as I am versus Soulback guy by far. Ooh, that command grab was sick. Wait, what did I? Oh wait, yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong meter. But yeah, it's pretty good first game. I'm trying to deal with his stroke by putting out low buttons like that. Yeah, he's gonna do a lot of H stroke. I actually also start to catch on. You guys will see later. I start doing 6H to get a really high damage punish on heavy stroke because he kept doing it. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't punish his burst. Man, I'm playing pretty well, honestly. I'm just zoning him. Nice. Ooh, I'm playing good. Look at me. Look at me. So this is a 1st to 4. Which is weird, but it's how the format of the tournament worked. Because there was 8 players for Strive as opposed to 16. The 16 players for Street Fighter V, when they got out of pools, they play a 3 out of 5. And then the next round, they play a 1st to 4. And then the grand finals is a 1st to 5. But since there isn't 2 rounds before grand finals, they just went straight to 1st to 4 to get more games. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a big drop. Yeah, I'm doing the 6H. 6H is going to hit him a lot. Yeah, I'm going to throw a punish there. Got to do my good old super PRC. Yeah, he keeps stroking. Like, I don't stop doing this for a while because it keeps working. Diaphone's like really aggressive with his preemptive options. He'll do a lot of air dashes, a lot of stroke. Doesn't do that much note or chemical love. He's much more... Yeah, he just did it into banana peel. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. There's a banana right there. And then he still did it anyway. Man, can't stop the Eno players. They'll just keep doing stroke. They don't know anything else. but yeah, he doesn't really poke with chemical love that much. So I was just really focused on just trying to beat his aggressive options. Do I choke this? Oh, man. One thing is his read on my defensive habits were too good, man. Way too good. He knew exactly what I wanted to do on defense. I think that's probably how he won most of his games. He just had a good offensive structure, and that's what you need as Eno, right? Oh, man, I totally choked that game. That was so bad. But, you know, that's all it takes, man. You just get hit by Eno once. Fighting this character in tournament is such a pain. Such a pain. Because she can just guess her neutral options over and over and over. And if you get hit once, like, everyone in tournament blocking Eno, they just crumble. It's so scary defending against her. I got some bombs. I was scared, so I didn't want to... Yeah, that was pretty poor bomb usage. I could have done that a lot better. Yeah, good YRC bait. See, he on offense, he was a monster. If he ever got anyone blocking, he knew exactly how to open everyone up. He knew exactly how to open everyone up. It was so scary because he would mix up empty jump throw, lows. His low timing was so good. I had no idea when he wanted to do low or high or like take more turns with his overhead. Yeah, so I have to zone him out. Like, I have to zone him out. I'd say his neutral wasn't that amazing versus me. Honestly, he was just kind of just taking a lot of risks, and some of them worked. But if he ever did get one through, then he just mixed me to death. So I'm pretty proud of myself in the sense that I played the neutral game really strong. That's, you know, obviously what I focused on. I focused on practicing like how to defend against her too. But, you know, if they just know, right? Like, it doesn't matter. It's all guessing at the end of the day when it comes to her mix-ups. But I played the neutral game really well. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself now. Let's go me. He's doing backdash on defense a lot. Also, he doesn't really have a lot of good answers to jump 2K. When I was playing Daru, he was 6P'ing a pretty decent amount. He would also use the Yeah, that mic stand move. I think that's 6H. He used that really well to deal with jump 2K, and I don't think Diaphone really knew how to use that to deal with my low jump 2Ks until like later in the set. I think it was something he learned a little bit later. But you know, he hadn't actually played me until we played a single game throughout the whole weekend. He's the one player I didn't really play against that much in practice compared to the other players. Yep. Got the hammer after the knockdown. It's so good to do that. Dude, he kept backdashing. I really should have scouted that better. Yeah. But yeah, whenever I get the hammer... Oh, I remember this. I was like laughing. I was like, no. Li Joe was next to me too. He was like, yo, what was that? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Yeah, so they changed how throws work. When you can PRC them at any point. Yeah, of course he did stroke again, so he got hit by 6H for the millionth time. But yeah, I accidentally RC too quickly. I wanted to combo off of the air throw, but I don't land air throw that often. And like go have time and RC afterwards for a kill. It's a very rare situation, so I just didn't have the combo for it or the RC timing. But thankfully, don't blow it. If I lost that match, I would have been heartbroken, I think. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, like if I ever get hammer on a knockdown, I'm always gonna go. Like going for command grab is very safe because I can't get punished. Can't get punished because the hammer protects me. All right, obviously got a super piercing. Do you see? Yeah, he did it again, dude. Oh my god. So I shouldn't have gone for the command throw there because in the corner it's a little bit different because the hammer bounces off the wall. I have to kind of dash up to the corner to make the hammer bounce off the wall in a certain way. Damn, is that what makes me lose this game? I burst. Wow. Do I lose this game? If I lose this game, I'll be so sad. I am such a choker. I can't believe that. Oh my god. But yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that command grab. But he was backdashing a bunch on defense. Like he was backdashing against my safe jumps. And I started OSing versus them better, but I was like really annoyed that he was doing it. So I was like, man, am I really not option selecting these now or timing my meaties well to have like active frames to punish it? Okay, so I did super piercy again. Because, you know, obviously I have 2 brain cells. I'm only going to do super piercy on wake up. But because he did super on offense, it actually froze my PRC input, and I just got regular super. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just regular super through his air super. So that got me that game. This game, I remember, really tilted me. It really, really tilted me. There was a lot of stuff that I was like, damn, he did that on defense, or he did this in neutral. I was like getting kind of annoyed, but I had to kind of like take some deep breaths, not let it rattle me, just go into the next game, leave it in the past. Because I knew I could win this. I for sure thought I could win this. I thought I was playing pretty decently that I could do it. My boy Mini Faust helping me out. Yeah, I think I get the... Yeah, I remember this. There's no way he was teching that command or jumping that command grab. He backdashed again, dude. Man, I suck. I really let him get away with backdashes on safe jumps the whole set. I must be better. I will be stronger, but it's okay. He will do stroke on defense or after getting hit by 2P. Oh man, it's such a high reward too. Because 6H gets you the counter hit on the stroke, and I can get like really high damage off of it. Kind of flub the combo. Yeah, I think he tries to 6P after stroke there, but I'm just getting like too many good items. Do I get robbed here, dude? Do not tell me I get robbed here. Okay, I don't. So I'm up 3 games. I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm like, damn, I can win this like right now for sure. But that's, I think, what my downfall is a little bit. I have a really bad habit of this. I'll get pretty far in tournament. I feel like I only play the best in tournament when I have everything to lose. You know, like I have to Yeah, he kept doing stroke. I still can't believe it. But when I have everything to lose, I think that's when I play the best in tournament. I have to really have like a fire like lit under my ass, honestly. And when I get close to doing something, ooh, that combo was fire. Like, come on now, that combo was sick. When I get close and I'm like a game away, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I can win. I can do this. It takes me out of the game mentally. It's so bad. It's such a bad habit. I always have this problem in like any fighting game that I play. I don't know how to stop it, but hopefully I'll get better at it soon. But I'm playing really well here. I do command grab again. At this point, I should have at least like tried a meaty a few times. Like, I get that the command grab is safe because of the hammer, but I think I overdo it for sure. And I think Diaphone definitely caught onto that. Damn, I really lost this? Man. Okay, or no spoilers. I'm definitely going to win this, right? Okay, he got so lucky there. There's no way he would prepared for that. Because the range is determines how Mini Faust moves there. I read the stroke again. I read his stroke so hard with 6H's here. Ah, man. I knew I lost that one. I wasn't even surprised about that. But he bets the game on S stroke. But man, yeah, I definitely super choked that game. Got the gold burst though. Do I? Yeah, I do Scarecrow. Dude, I misinputted my overhead. Dude, I'm choking. Jeez. Yeah, it's just such a bad habit. Like I get so removed from the game, I think, when I get close in like some sets. Because if I win this, I'll be in grand finals, right? Yeah, don't punish the backdash again. I car cancel my dust there into Faultless Defense, which is good. I think this kills me. Yeah. See, like he knew the low would hit me again. Like he is so good on offense. Like he got the read so hard on offense. I'm like super tilted. I lost that game because I knew why it happened. Like mentally, I knew that it was the same. It's the same issues I've had as a player in the past, where I get really deep in a tournament and I get close to like maybe getting to grand finals or something, anything like that. But I think it kind of crumbles me a little bit here in this final game. It's weird that it's a first to 4. Also, I'm not used to playing in a format like that. Usually it's a first to 3 or there's like a reset in a bracket. This is definitely a weird tournament environment for me where I'm like, wow, I'm in a first to 4 or it's 3-3 now. But man, Diaphone was playing hot. I gotta admit, Diaphone was playing pretty hot. He was really clutch in a lot of situations, and I don't think I was in it mentally all the way at the end. Yeah, I'm still trying to read stroke there. It's it's gonna beat options like 6H and stuff like that. I'm still playing pretty solidly though. Man, I think I tried a close slash there. I forget. Super pure C, but I think at this point he's kind of catching on to my defensive options a bit. I don't know if he delayed his overhead there, but yeah, he was able to beat my super pure C. Why did I? Yeah, I remember this. I burst. This is like the worst burst of my entire life. I've never. This is basically what determined, I think, the set. Me bursting there was absolutely stupid. But I think it was because I played pretty decently at the beginning of the round and I didn't want my work to go to waste or something. I don't know what my thought process was. I was clearly not thinking properly. At this point, I'm just choking. I'm just super choking. Yeah. He's just mixing me. Me bursting there, like I don't even, yeah, it's over. I don't even get the first, like the burst in the final round. But man, honestly, like regardless of me hitting these mental blocks at the very end, I'm still pretty happy with my tournament run up until now. I had some really tough matches and I prepared a lot, and I'm happy all the practice kind of paid off in a lot of the games. But GG's to everyone. Shoutouts to Red Bull Gaming, and for inviting me, and like, dude, I had a great time at this event. It was such a fun tournament. It was my first offline event in years, so it was a lot of fun. It felt good to be in the hot seat again, you know. It was pretty exciting, but it was also very stressful. But yeah, GG's to everybody. Shoutouts to Red Bull, and yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.